Message from the skipper of the Bulldozers. Now they have their job cut out. It's a big semi-finals. The Bulldozers versus the Rhinos from the Srikandatta Narasimharaja Wadiyar ground here in this beautiful city of Mysore. The night sky, the lights are on, and just the very slender lead for Karnataka Bulldozers. But when they come out in their second essay, they will not have those two top guns firing. Rajiv will not be able to bat, and Darling Krishna will not be able to bat. Right up there will be Bachchan. And with me, Fazal Khalil in the commentary box. That's Jairam Karthik. And in the commentary box is Shankar Prakash. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Fazalji. Well, we just thought that after Karnataka getting that 100 plus runs, we thought Karnataka has almost pocketed the semi-final. But the Chennai Rhinos having other ideas, just the way they have done in every CCL. They have always been a thorn in the scheme of things for Karnataka Bulldozers. And after that splendid lead of 6 runs for Karnataka, now they are totally geared up. The body language says it all. Fielders moving swiftly, though some of them are injured. It's going to be a tough one for Karnataka. It's not going to be easy.
You did mention that the Chennai Rhinos have been a thorn in the flesh of Karnataka Bulldozers. I'd let you in on something that Chennai have always been a thorn in Karnataka's flesh. When I was playing as well, right from when cricket started, perhaps, you know, Chennai and Karnataka have had this rivalry on the ground. Of course, we've made some really good friends off it, but on the ground it is a complete kante ki takkar, like they say in Hindi.
Absolutely, and that's been the hallmark of the Southern Derby. At the same time, what's important for Karnataka Bulldozers is that they need to get some good runs in the beginning itself. The power play is pretty important. Bachchan is the man on your screen who has got all the arms and ammunition. Here it is. Starts it hard. But Bachchan seems to be in a little bit of pain there, I think, running between the wickets. That's not good news, but nevertheless, they will rely more on 4s and 6s. Karthik played a good hand in the first innings, so he'll have to get some runs here.
Yes, straight from the first ball, the intention very clear. Bachchan is not going to waste his time there. He's just going to come, throw caution to the wind. They know that Rajiv is still around. They have Darling Krishna, who scored a century in one of the earlier games. There is the husband on the right and the wife on the left, very animated in conversation, Priya and Kiccha Sudeep. Wonder what she's been saying to him.
Well, as we know. As we know, in games like tennis, the non-playing captain's role is pretty important. She might be playing the role of a non-playing captain, which is very important.
Well, she's definitely the captain, very evident there. The wife is always the captain, whether it's at home or on the ground as well.
If you accept the reality, it's good for you, good for all men. But at the same time, on the field here, Karnataka Bulldozers have done well, but somehow, barring Sunil Rao, the bowlers were not able to live up to the expectations of Kiccha Sudeep. They conceded runs, and that too, some of the big overs, which mattered a lot in terms of Chennai's spirited reply.
Well, the key word that you used was spirited, and that was a really spirited reply. There she is in control for sure. There's absolutely no messing around there. It clearly shows who's in charge. That's pulled away over mid-wicket. There is the protection in the deep. Just coming back to the word that you used, spirited, Shankar. It was a real spirited display by the skipper Vikranth, and that's the reason why the other bowlers, except Sunil, looked very pedestrian, because he was playing real top-quality cricket.
He took the fight into the Karnataka's camp, I would say, straight away. Got a couple of boundaries in the initial power play, and that gave him the tonic. Though he was injured, he forgot that. But there's a huge support for Karnataka wearing the Karnataka Bulldozers jersey. And we'll have to wait and see whether Bachchan will do a real Bachchan for Karnataka.
Certainly he's got the build, he's got the stature. Absolutely fabulous tournament this, isn't it? A great platform for these guys to come and express themselves.
Vishnu Induri, the man behind, just the way the captain of the ship, Celebrity Cricket League, pretty happy with the way the success has happened, and the team making no mistake there, and Vishnu Induri has come up with a new innovative idea, as we saw in Kiccha Sudeep's message, that bowled. So the match is not over. It's on. Karnataka will have to watch out, and Batsmen disappointing his fans and the team management. First wicket gone for Karnataka, 4 for 1.
Well, the writing was on the wall, wasn't it? He was just coming, swinging for the fences. It's not going to last too long, but it's good as long as it lasted. But this time for Batsmen, didn't last too long. And much to the delight of Chennai, he's gone right nice and early in the piece, just for 3. And Karnataka in the 4th over are 4 for 1.
The darling of the masses, Kiccha Sudeep is there on your screen, and the spectators and the fans are pretty happy. There's a dialogue in his latest movie, Max, where he says, when Max is in front of you, you need to maintain maximum silence. But here, the spectators will not maintain any silence, as the fans of Kiccha Sudeep have welcomed him with a roaring welcome. And that's the reason why he has come in, strikes the ball hard, but just a single.
Well, straight away, intentions very clear. I like that number, K7, Kiccha 7. 7 seems to be a very good number today. We saw 7 runs lead in the first game. And Kiccha Sudeep's number is 7. We saw him wearing the Chennai t-shirt with his number. That was 7 as well. 11 runs now. Sudeep will come, and can he entertain this huge crowd that's come? There it is, K7.
Karnataka 7, we can take it like that. Kichcha 7 is another way. And Karthik. Adav has done very well in the first over, not giving anything away. It's been a good over for Chennai. 5 runs of it, 5 for 1, Karnataka Bulldozers. Karnataka Bulldozers, so that the main batters who played in the top 3 can come onto the center stage quickly and get some quick runs. So Kiccha Sudeep is not a man who's going to keep quiet. He will either enthrall his fans or he will get out. Hit out or get out. Idu already cut out. That's the song for Kiccha.
Missing out on an opportunity. They don't need to do anything flash. They need to play common sense cricket as well. You just don't swing across the line. It's just your second delivery. Just take your time, settle in, then you can play a couple of big ones and make it out. There it is. There it's gone. That's gone all the way. That's into the crowds, which he so much loves. He loves the crowd, he loves the people, and he's greeting them and treating them with some really good display of fireworks.
Well, the fans will not mind whatever may be the result of this match. They're full paisa vasool after watching their star hitting such a great shot. And they won't mind any of the result coming out, but they would prefer Karnataka Bulldozers winning. But this shot will probably wipe out any wrong things happening for Karnataka Bulldozers at the end of the day. Still too early to say that. And the Kichcha, the body language says it all, aggressive with a lot of intent, and that's what matters.
Down the track, playing across that Just needs to stand there and perhaps hit, because we are still inside the power play. Just 2 men outside. Deep mid wicket and deep point. So he just needs to get it over mid off, over extra cover. Just the 2 fielders out. We have 3 overs in which to make most use of it. There, now the man goes back. The point is coming inside the 30-yard circle on the offside. There's the man inside the circle, and long on has moved back.
Strikes it hard. Will he be able to find the gap? No, he won't. And a little bit of misfield. They complete the second run quite comfortably. The fans will not be tired of watching Kiccha Sudeep batting the whole day. There's been a huge fan following, and Kiccha Sudeep there, egging him on. And why not?
Well, the first time I've seen a smile all evening. The wife applauds and acknowledges the husband, the way he's playing. He's asked for something. Is it the runner? No. All set. Taking the 2 runs. Can he get a big one? He's still inside the power play. 3 overs is the power play in this 10 over aside contest. Really hotting up here at the Srikanth Datta Narasimharaja Vadiyar ground. That'll be a wide. So he's playing with the psyche of the bowler.
Absolutely. Smart cricket there. After getting that 6, slightly disturbed Kalai Arasan. And this time the result of that. Nevertheless, Sudeep will go for this. As rightly said, hits it hard. What a shot this is. The timing has been impeccable timing by Kiccha Sudeep. Nobody expected Sudeep to score. And Mysuru is celebrating.
Well, yes, certainly every Karnataka supporter will be celebrating. It was in the slot, but it still needed to be put away. Take a look at that firm base, and then the bat speed through the ball determines how far the ball goes. This time across, there is protection in the deep. It's all happening here in Mysore. Things getting really tense out here. Lead by 27. 2 done, 21 for 1. Well, another beautiful shot. Flags flying high and brisk. Crowd enjoying themselves. There it is. A lot of support for Kichcha. They really adore him. They love him. He's the superstar in this neck of the woods.
Well, one does get remember Virat Kohli, the way he has got the fan following here, particularly from the cricketing angle. He's really been the superstar in film, a pan-India star. His recent movie Max was a big box office success.
You just mentioned Virat Kohli. I was there a couple of weeks ago doing the Ranji Trophy game that Virat Kohli played for Delhi against the Railways at the Arun Jaitley Stadium in New Delhi, and the crowd was absolutely. It was a sea of spectators in the ground when he came onto the park, and as soon as he got out, the stands were completely empty.
That's what superstars are made of. And here also, Kiccha Sudeep, whether he gives 4 byes or he doesn't score, doesn't matter. They want to see him live, in action. And today, Kiccha Sudeep, probably the best innings of this season, 2 sixes. And looks to be a strike rate of more than 200. And for Kiccha Sudeep, cricket is a passion, and so is cinema. Both are equal for him. Strikes it hard, takes the aerial route. We'll have to wait and see. He'll be taken.
Well, a little bit of fortune there favouring the brave Sudeep. It was an absolute dolly of a catch. Put down. There it is. Shantanu, the fielder at point, just took it a little easy. Took his eyes off the ball, and what do you know? It's on the ground. Kiccha Sudeep survives. Karnataka Bulldozers lead by 28 now.
Shantanu probably did not want to disappoint the fans of Kiccha Sudeep. At the back of the mind, straight away wide. JK has to get some runs quickly. And now Karnataka, just about 5 balls left in this over for the power play. They need to get as many runs as possible, at least 10-15 runs. A hit and a miss. Well, Fazal, you would agree with me now. That particular dot ball prompted Kiccha Sudeep to go down the track. And Karthik seems to be in a little bit of desperation there from JK.
Sometimes just sensible to take the single, give Sudeep the strike. He's batting on 17 of just 8 deliveries. He's the senior man. Missing out an opportunity there was Karthik. But the good thing is that Sudeep is back on strike. Can we see a couple down the ground? You don't want to go across the line. There is a fielder at deep mid-wicket. There is now a fielder at long on as well. So go straight down the ground, Sudeep. This ball is not really turning. So you just don't hit across the line, but go through the line. That will be a much better option.
That would have been a wide, in fact, if he had left it. So 2 more balls to go. It's been a good over so far by Bharat. Just 3 runs coming off it. And remember, this is the final power play over. That's it. There he is. Doesn't get hold of it properly. Hitting it back along the track.
Down the track, over the top, straight to the man, and he's put him down again. Certainly the Chennai fielders do not want to disappoint this huge crowd that's come to see that man, Sudeep. The second time in the over he's put down.
18 of 10. Sudeep dancing down the track, hits it hard, not much timing in it. The ball to the aerial route and straight away into the hands there, but nevertheless at the last moment dropping it. So 2 sixes and 2 catches dropped for Kiccha Sudeep. 25 for 1 Karnataka. They need to get more. Just 1 ball left in the power play. 18 of 10 Sudeep, and Karthik has not been able to get going. Just 2 of 4.
Will they come back for 2? That's really good running. So really good running by the 2 there to end the third over. Karnataka Bulldozers 27 for 1. Well, absolutely. And just priming himself is Kichcha. He needs to just throw caution to the wind. Doesn't matter if he gets out at this juncture. You still have Darling Krishna in the hut. You still have Rajiv in the hut. They batted so well when Karnataka Bulldozers were batting in the first innings. Well, now is the time that they really need to unleash themselves, because they need to put on a score on the board. I guess about maybe 80 to 85 runs is a minimum that they would require. If they get to 100, that would be good. But 85 to 90 runs is a definite this time in the air. Will they come back for 2? Yes, a very comfortable brace for Kiccha Sudeep.
Sudeep having a runner now for him. He's running for him, and that made the second run rather easy. 1s and 2s are not enough. Boundaries and 6s required from Karnataka Bulldozers. Strikes it hard. Not much of timing or placement in that. But what a converting 1s into 2s. The art of converting 1s into 2s. But only 2 runs. So 2 balls, 4 runs. Nevertheless, the boundaries have dried up.
A good piece of fielding this, but really good running. But take a look at that. He put his hand in the way. Must have been stinging. Oh, that's a kind of a nice little dance.
ensured that the bowler saw all the three stumps. So he bowled where Kichcha went, and that's the reason Karthik, I beg your pardon, was not able to hit that hard. So Karthik has consumed 5 balls for just 4, which was not the typical JK, so takes fresh guard. That's a good sign. JK also has carved a niche for himself in the television industry in addition to the film. He played the role of Ravana, which attracted and made him a darling of the masses in a mega serial. And a quick run.
Well, they're running for just about everything. Very clear that they don't mind sacrificing their wickets for some quick runs, because they know that they have 2 big guns in the hut waiting to come out.
Kichcha, 23 of 13. Hit and miss, and they'll run for that. A good ally for JK, Manjunath Gowda, just 16 running for Sudeep. And these are the 2 chances which Kiccha Sudeep got.
Well, yes, little dollies, weren't they? The first one, and then the second one straight to the man at extra cover. He put that down, considering himself really lucky. He and the crowd were really happy as well.
Karthik has to get going. They will leak 2 runs. Manjunath Gowda running for Kiccha Sudeep, making no mistake, converting the 1s into 2s. But Karnataka require a lot of boundaries. 4 overs gone, 36 for 1.
Well, 10 runs from here will take them to that score of 100, and that'll be a real good. That's the. You need to take a look at the Golden Star. That's his number they're dancing to in the Isles.
Yeno Vanthara, one of the hit songs of Golden Star Ganesh, who became a Golden Star after a super duper hit, Mungaru Male. But then. Yes, Fazil, I can see you smiling hearing the name Mungaru Male.
One of my favorites. I mean, I remember seeing the English version of Mungaru Male. Well, that'll be wide, and that'll be the end of Kiccha Sudeep as well. He's heading back to the pavilion. Wonder why he's in such a hurry.
He probably wanted to sacrifice his wicket. He wanted the big guns to come later, so he was waiting for a chance, either hit out or get out, which is a part of his song. And Kiccha Sudeep out. Stumped Satya off the bowling of Bharat. Karnataka lose their second, 37 for 2.
Aslam batter is in. Aslam batter is in. Ready, pasana, ready, boys, ready, shabash. Boru pare, unala mudiyum pare, udada.
A new man in, yes, Darling Krishna from Karnataka Bulldozers. Since Kiccha Sudeep and Karthik may not get going along, getting the boundaries and sixes, the right man has come in now. Starts off with a bang. May not be able to get a boundary to start with, but nevertheless, the intent is there with Darling Krishna. Just about 6 overs left. And if Karnataka can get, as you said, 10 runs an over from now on, it will take them close to 100. So Chennai will require about 105 plus runs to get the victory. And that's the reason Kiccha Sudeep came out of the crease, knew it was a wide ball, probably gifted his wicket away.
Well, yes, in the pursuit of getting those quick runs, he also realizes that Chennai will come all guns blazing. They do have a very deep batting lineup. Of course, Vikranth will not be there when the innings starts because of the 1-2-3 rule that they have. But still, the Chennai do have a deep batting lineup, so anything less than 80 will be loaded in favor of Chennai when they come out to bat. The pitch is beautiful, the ball is coming on to the bat, so it'll be a good run chase.
We saw 119 run over when Chennai were playing. So that's the reason Karnataka required one such big over to put them on the track. Looking for the second run, they get it quite comfortably. The boundaries have not come for quite some time. And unfortunately for Karnataka Bulldozers, JK has not been able to get amongst the runs, has consumed quite a lot of balls, staying right from the beginning. He needs to move on. 8 of 8, strike rate of just 100, not enough.
Well, absolutely. That'll be a wide. Very pensive dugout for Chennai. They know how important this game is. The semi-final. You go big or you go home.
Continues talking from behind the stumps. Not to worry about that wide. Again another wide. Allowed to bowl one extra ball. Not much of pressure for Bharat. It's very difficult to understand why he's sending down those wides. Probably keep the ball away from the right-hander and paying the price in the bargain. Too much wide.
The reason why he's keeping it wide of that off stump is he doesn't want to give anything in the arc of Darling Krishna. There it is. That was in the arc, and that's probably out of the park as well. That's exactly what Bharat didn't want to do, and Krishna needed. He needed the ball in that hitting area of his with those nice long levers, the extension through the ball, down on one knee, got the elevation, and just the result that he required.
Darling Krishna has proved time and again that if he gets into a selection of some of the teams playing international cricket, he could be considered. That's the way he's been playing in this edition of the CCL.
Now, steady. He's good. No doubt, he's a really good player. He's got really good talent. And sensible as well. He'll get the 2. 15 runs of the over so far. And the delivery to be bowled.
50 up for Karnataka. The best part of Darling Krishna's batting has always been middles the ball well, places them well. Good cricketer. Indeed a boon for Karnataka in this edition of CCL. Comes out of the crease, hits it hard. Crosses over the boundary, a boundary to end the over. It's been a good over for Karnataka, the big over which they were looking for. 5 overs gone, Karnataka 55 for 2.
Karnataka soldiering on, 55 for 2, 8 wickets in hand at the halfway stage. If they can get another 55, then they could be thinking of reaching the final, but that's a long way off. But the last over was quite brilliant for Karnataka. Darling Krishna, that's last ball, last over, split the gap, and no chance for long on and deep mid wicket. I'm Charu Sharma, delighted to be a part of the celebrity.